Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah, Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and double salutation, Shalom, to the brothers, the Akim that's on the highways and byways in the ministry, the fellow laborers pushing the truth day in and day out, man. Shalom. This is the brother, Shaquat Gabar, from the Great Millstone Charlotte camp, coming at you with another lesson. And basically, brothers, and sisters out there, man, those that, listening to the truth, man, we are the true Hebrew Israelites, man. For those that don't know, man, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And the confused faces, those that lineage go back to the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans on their father's side, man. So basically, I'm going to get into a lesson today about the downfall of Edom, man, or Esau, which is known as you so-called white people today that rule America, man, and throughout different parts of the earth, man, mainly, America, Europe, Russia, Asia, So basically, I'm going to get into the scripture how the Most High, who the word is called God, Yahweh, and his son, who the word is called Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah, is coming back to bring, judgment against the house of Edom, man, or the nation of Edom, man, you so-called white people, man, for all the wickedness that you have done here on the earth, man, for centuries, man, ever since the time of the Bourgeois family, man, in the 14th century, during the Renaissance, meaning the rebirth, when you put up your image as the Lord chosen, people, man, starting off with you putting up your image as Yahweh Shah, man, which is a dark-skinned man from the tribe of Judah, which consider you Negroes, man, and you Edomites, you so-called white people, man, ever since then, during the time of the Bourgeois, all the way up to the time to the Christopher Columbus and the rest of these, Edomites that came along with Christopher Columbus that took over the Native Americans' land, the Spaniards that took over the Latino land, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the Central Americans, all the Mexicans, ever since then, man, you so-called white people was ruling in wickedness, man, and destroying the nation of Israel, man, which the Latinos and the Native Americans and the Seminole Indians are Israelites, man. Right along during the times when you so-called white people enslaved the Negroes, Haitians, and the Jamaicans, man, and brought them over here on the cargo slave ships, man, that over here to this day, that we are over here being prosecuted and in captivity, man. Because the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are not free, man. We are still in the land of our captivity, and Israel is our land, man. And the Lord is going to have it in the last days that he's going to bring down the nation who oppressed us, starting with Edom, you so-called white people, man. The Lord is going to bring your kingdom down, man, by thermonuclear fire, and also by the chariots, which the world called UFOs, man. Yahweh Shah, man, will come back with the host of angels and bring war against you Edomites, man, and against your military, and also against these other heathen nations, man, that's right along with Esau, man. But what we have here today, and now, through prophecy, man, the Lord having it set that the Edomites, you so-called white people, man, your rulership is falling, man, starting off with America, man, because America is not going to be great anymore, man. America has had its time of rulership, now is at the time of its end of its rulership, man, and it's going to fall, man, dramatically, man. The way it's going to fall is by thermonuclear fire, man. But before that, man, you're going to have the dollar crashing, man. You're going to have the RFID chip implementing. You're going to have, which is the mark of the beast. You're going to have martial law, concentration camps, famine, lack of food, lack of water, all type of pestilence and diseases, man. Race wars, class wars, all type of disaster and chaos is going to take hold here in America before the Most High send his son back, Yahweh Shah, with a host of angels that destroyed this man's kingdom and to deliver the elect, man, 144,000 of the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man, the Israelites, man. And right after that, man, simultaneously, the Lord going to have it when the nuclear missiles going to be shot off during this World War III, and it's going to destroy America, man, which is Babylon the Great. So, I'm going to get into some scriptures how now you so-called white people, man, you Edomites, kingdom is falling, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is about to come back and bring judgment against y'all, man. That's why we in the times, exciting times for you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Those are the hopeful elect, and knowing that the Lord is going to come back and bring down our enemies, man, our oppressors, man. And we in the time now, man. All you seen the Edomites, got all type of articles coming out on them, how, they are having more death than being birthed, man. They dying out more than they being born, man. That the curses that the Lord is putting on them, man. Then the judgment that the Lord is going to bring on them, man. The economy is falling, man. They got, division amongst themselves, and they, politicians, when they come into, the Democrat and the Republicans, man. Some that for Trump, some against Trump, man. They have now there's a big thing that you got all these heathen nations coming against them, man. Mainly China, Iran, North Korea. Now you got these Africans, man. Over there in Europe, man, you got Arabs and Hamites over there that's fighting against the so-called white man. Rioting over there, man. Every hand of the nations against the wicked, man. And, now it's time that all these other nations, the Most High put the spirit on these heathen nations to come against Edom, man. To come against you so-called white people, man. The wicked, man. So I'm going to get into some scriptures to touch on, basically how the Lord is about to bring judgment against you so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. And that's why you hate the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, especially those that's on the highways and byways, and in this faith and in the truth, pushing the truth, and exposing you Edomites, man, exposing you so-called white people for the devil that you are, man, that you're not God-chosen people, you're not a God-fearing people, but you are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. And the Lord is coming back to bring judgment against y'all, man. This is Lamentation chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. So the scripture say, saying that, rejoice and be glad, man, you O daughter of Edom, man. Because that cup is going to pass on unto y'all, man. That way here in America you can live it up, man. You go out there, party. Go out there, go to your different sports events. You do your little entertainment that you all like to, rejoice in, man. Be cheerful in. But now the Lord is taking all that away from y'all Edomites, man. Because y'all kingdom is falling, man. Because that cup is passing on to thee, man. What is that cup, man? A cup of judgment, man. Mass death coming to y'all nation, man. Just to you so-called white people, man. For what y'all done unto the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, and what y'all done unto the Most High and His Son, man. Breaking all the law, statute, commandments, man. Because you claiming that y'all were the God-chosen people. You claim that the land of America was, set up amongst the laws of the Bible, man. But you broke and breaking every law that's in the scriptures, man. First and foremost, you stole the land for the Native Americans and the Latinos. Then on top of that, man, you allow homosexuality, bestiality, pedophilia, witchcraft, all type of wickedness that's against the scriptures, man. You destroying the earth, not keeping the land Sabbath. When you have to let wherever you work or do agriculture in certain part of the land for 6 years, on the 7th year you have to let it rest, man. But you Edomites, man, all you do is destroy the earth, man, by fracking, cutting down trees, man, polluting the air, polluting the water, the animals, the food. So the Most High is going to come back and send His Son back to judge y'all, man, for all the wickedness that y'all doing, man. And that judgment and all that wickedness that y'all done, it's going to return on your own head, man. The other Lord said, rejoice to be glad, man, because this is going to be it for you Edomites, man. This is Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So, the Lord said, ever since the time of old, the triumphing of the wicked was short, man. all these heathen nations had their rulership, man, had their time that they ruled, and lived prosperous, but it was in their wickedness, man, doing wickedness, man, because they were not upholding the law, statute, commandments, and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. They were upholding, the idols, man, the false idols, the false gods and the idol worship that lead to wickedness, man. All type of wickedness, filthy acts, man. Ever since the time of old, man. That's why the Babylonian kingdom fell, man. The Persian and the Medes, the Greeks, the Romans, all the way up until this time now, that America, which is the second leg of Rome, came back in power, man. During the 14th century, man, the rebirth, man, the Renaissance, when the Edomites came out of the caves, and took down the dark nations, man. Really was the Negroes, man, and the Haitians and the Jamaicans. They came back into power ever since then, established their kingdom over there in Europe and here in America, man. But it's full of wickedness, ever since from that time until now, man. Look all the wickedness that's going on that I named a few earlier, man. Just a minute ago, man. So the triumph of the wicked is short, man, because the Lord is not dealing with wickedness, man. Ever since the time of old until now. Though his excellency might mount up to the heavens, and his head reach up to the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. And they which have seen him shall say, where is he? So even though your excellency, meaning your military might, man, you got satellites out there in the outer space, man. Your space force want to fight against the Most High, man, and his son Yahweh Shah when they come back. You got your riches, man. You got all the gold and all the the precious minerals, all type of the fatness of the earth that you Edomites have, man. In particular, you elites, man. You are Illuminati, man. You secret societies, the ones that rule everything, man. So the Lord said, but at the time, man, you're gonna perish like your own dung, man. So basically, man, the Lord gonna dung meaning, shit, man. So the Lord is saying that you're gonna perish like your own feces, man. That the time is gonna come, man, when the Lord have you, set up in slavery, man, under the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the Israelites, man. This is Job, chapter 20, verse 15. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. So all the riches that you stole, man, from all these, nations, man, what you stole from the nation of Israel, and all the riches that you got, man, by murdering and by deceit, man, by fraud. The Lord said all the riches that you have, you elites have, man, you're going to vomit them up, man. You're going to give them up, man. Like I said, because the Lord is going to have it that the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, kingdom, the Israelites, is going to come into rulership next, man. After the so-called white man, the Edomites kingdom fall, man. And the Lord is going to have it, then we're going to take your substance, man, that you have, man. Because like they always say, man, riches and riches and stuff, riches and material things, man, are never destroyed, man. They're going to be transferred, man. The gold, the silver, the precious stones, man, the precious, fabrics, incense, spices, all that is going to be given to the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So all that the Edomites are storing up, man, because they know perilous times are coming. They are storing it up for the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Also, you other heathen nations, man, that got all the richest and finest thing in the world, man. The Lord having you store that up for the nation of Israel, man, starting off with the elect. This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be estranged, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So even in your New World Order, man, that you trying to, fulfill, man, is going to be estranged for you, man. That's why you can't, implement the whole world right now, man. Implement the world with an RFID chip right now, man, because you having a struggle of doing it. But ultimately, you're going to, do it to a certain extent. But now you have these other nations, the other wicked nations coming against you, man. And you also have the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans coming against you, man. Those that fed up with this government, man. The time gonna come where all these nations is gonna be against you so-called white people, man. which are now, man, starting now, man, with all these race riots taking place, man, and they trying to genocide the so-called white man. All these nations are fed up, man, and the Lord having all these nations putting the spirit on them to come up against you, Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So, you know, the Lord is going to bring your kingdom down while you think you know, trying to prosper in your new world order, man. You got everything in control, man. You're going to, you know, implement the RFID chip. Think you're going to have all nations unto you, man. You're going to have all these nations following your order, man. You know, you elites, man. Thinking everything's going to be good when the Lord is going to have it set up, when he's deceiving you, and your kingdom is going to fall, man. And you're going to spearhead right into slavery, man. Right into captivity, man. Right into judgment, man. This is, this is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. So, you know, the riches, you know, all the riches that you have, you Edomites have, man, you so-called elites have, man, that's not going to profit you in the day Yahweh shall bring that judgment against, you know, you Edomites, man. You know, all the riches that you have, man. Because the Lord don't want that, man. The Lord, all the riches and everything belongs to Yahweh shall anyway, man. And he's going to give it to the nation of Israel, man. What the Lord Yahweh shall want, man, is payback, man. He's going to pay you back for all the wickedness that he had done here upon the earth, man, and against his law, statute, commandments, and against his people, man, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the Israelites, man. So all that riches that you have, you elites storing up, man, is not going to save you from the wrath of Yahweh Shah. Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So in their inward thought, man, meaning in their mind, they're thinking that they're going to continue on forever, man. They're going to implement their new world order. You know, they got the lands called after their own name, like America, you know, Asia, you know, Africa. You know, all these lands are named after so-called white men from the ancient times, man. America named after America Vespucci. You know, you have Africa named after Luis Skipper Africanos. You know, and you know his brother Asiatic. You know, so all these countries or continents are named after you Edomites, man. You so-called white men, because this is your rulership, man. This is the time that the Lord gave us earth into your hand, man. As Job 9:24 say, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. You know, so this is the time that you're ruling, but the Lord is about to bring you out of rulership, man, and put you on the bottom, man. You know, so they thinking that they're going to establish a new world order, and, you know, and continue on forever, but then not knowing that the Lord got an appointed time that he's going to bring them down. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that. This is Job chapter 4. Chapter 4, verse 8. Even as I've seen that they that plow iniquity, sow wickedness, reap the same. So all that wicked that you sow here in the earth, man, you're gonna reap it, man. You're gonna reap every last bit of death, destruction, wickedness, manipulation, deceivingness, all the wicked that you Edomites have done for centuries, man, as a nation. You're gonna reap it, man. The way you're gonna reap it is by you going into this captivity, man. You being judged, by slaughter, man. By the nation of Israel, and and the Lord gonna have also these other heathen nations come up against you Edomites, man. Cause you was always going to war against these other heathen nations too, mainly like the Arabs. You trying to go against the Chinese, the Japanese. The Lord gonna have it that these other nations gonna get part of their recompense upon you Edomites right before the Lord set up the nation of Israel over all you nations, man. But in particular, man, he's going to let the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans get the biggest payback against you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man. You know. This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So there's a time set that Yahweh Shem Yahushua got appointed time, you know, that Esau or you Edomites, you so-called white people, you elites, cannot pass, man. You know, you think that you're going to continue on with your new world order, but the Lord got a set time in a due time where he's going to bring you down, man. You know, because it's already prophesied that the Lord is going to, you know, bring you Edomites down, man, and set up the nation of Israel, man. So your time is short, man. It's ticking, man, and it's running out, man. You know, and all you Israelites out there, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, those that in the you know, knowing, those that not want to, those that know about the truth but don't want to take heed, thinking it's a light thing, thinking that they can take the truth and, you know, twist it. You know, thinking that the Lord ain't really gonna fulfill his words, man. It's gonna come upon you Israelites also, man. Those that not taking heed, man. Those that are lukewarm. Those that not, you know, really not fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushua and taking the word of the Lord as a light thing, or thinking it's just gain, funds and games, man. Not knowing that we're in a serious time, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to bring judgment here on the planet Earth, man. You know, he's gonna get you 2/3 of you Israelites also, man, that don't want to take heed and refuse to get right, and thinking that all this is a funds and game, man. Thinking that this truth is a lie, man. Thinking it's not going to be fulfilled, man. Thinking that the Lord is not going to come back and bring judgment, man. You know, you're going to also get caught up into the judgment of these heathens, man. You know, that's my brothers in the faith, man. We pray that we be part of the elect and continue to do the right thing, man. Or do it to the end, because we want to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that he's going to have come upon this place, man. You know, to the time coming, man, when the Lord got an appointed time, and he's going to bring judgment amongst these Edomites, man, and amongst these other nations, man, and amongst 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is Isaiah chapter 49, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek to deep. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, or who knoweth us? So, you know, you elites, man, for a time, man. That's why you call yourself secret in society, man. That's why nobody knew about the Illuminati, you know, in one part of time, man. You know, about 20 years ago, man. You know, because the Lord is being, you know, making you being exposed, man, you Edomites, man. You know, and all the wickedness that you had done behind the scenes, you know, before the internet came out and before you being exposed by the prophets and you know, a great millstone, you know, and other prophets that, you know, exposing the so-called white man, the elites, man. I mean, before the Lord had it set up that you exposed your own self with those that was part of the so-called secret society, but felt a guilty conscience, man. Now they coming out exposing they you know, they so-called, you know, they brethren, man, and those that they been down with, man. Now they telling on themselves, man. You know, cause you thought that you could have hide your secret counsel in the dark, man, and nobody in the world wouldn't find out about it, man. But the Lord already knew, man. The Lord see everything, man. The Lord says his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. You know, you can't hide anything from the Lord, man. You know, the Lord, the one that set up all things, man. You thinking that you can pull one over the Lord, man, proving that you're the wicked, man, and that you're going down, man, for all the wickedness that you're trying to cover up, man. Now you're being exposed, man. Verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So that's what you thinking, man. You think that the Most High haven't created you Edomites, man. But he did create you so-called white people, man. You know, he created y'all to be the wicked, man. He deceiving y'all, man, thinking that y'all gonna live forever, man. Thinking that y'all gonna rule forever, man, in your wickedness, man. You know, 'cause you turn everything upside down, man. You know, everything that's here in the Bible, you know, that's counted for righteousness, you took it and you turn it, you know, turn against it, man, and promote wickedness, man. You know, here the scriptures, you know, promote life, man. Because that what the law, statutes, commandments are for, man. But you took the scriptures and everything that you knew about the scriptures, man. You took it and turned it into wickedness, man. Done the opposite, man. You know, they're proving that you are the wicked, man. You know, but you can't hide anymore, man. You're being exposed, and now you're at the point in time where the Lord is about to judge you Edomites, man. Starting off with your elites, and the rest, well, you know, that you starting off with you average Edomites, you know, that's going to be destroyed over here in America by the thermonuclear fire, man. And then he's going to get the rest of these Edomites that's going to escape the missiles, because they're going to go right into slavery, man. Mainly you elites, man. The top bankers, man. You know, the super rich Edomites that's own and control the world, man. Y'all gonna be the first fruits of slavery under the nation of Israel, man. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 10. But thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou sayest, none seeth me. The wisdom and thy knowledge, it have perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. So that's what, you know, America thinking, man. They think that because they got a vast military, man, you know, super mighty military, they think that no other nations can take them down, man. They think they stand alone, man. You know, little as they know, man, the Most High putting into these spirit of these other nations, man, to rise up against America, man. Now they got a military that's just as strong as America, man. Especially when all of them collide together, man, and bring down America, man. You know, even you can have America own allies, part of the EU, man, turning on America, man, to join the American enemies, man, and bring destruction to America, man. Mainly Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, and like I say, other NATO countries, man, NATO UNs, man, that's going to come against America, man. And all those that got nuclear capability, the Lord's going to have it. They're going to destroy America, man. You know, that it's not going to be a lady forever, man. They're thinking that it's going to be made great again or continue on in this wickedness, man. They're thinking they're going to continue on pressing the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans and going against the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Not knowing, man, the Lord is the one that controls everything, man. And the Lord is going to control it to the point that he's going to bring judgment here on America, man. And the people that dwell in it, man. Verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So the Lord's going to bring this kingdom down quick, man. So quick, man, that they ain't going to be unexpected, man. You know, when this war pop off, and they in this World War III fighting against each other over there in the Middle East, man, all type of hell breaking loose over here in America and throughout the world, man. Yahweh Shai is going to come back unexpectedly, man, as a thief, man. And he's going to come back and bring war against you Edomites, man, and the rest of you heathen nations, man, and against 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And he's going to destroy these kingdoms, man. And right after that, like I say, man, America's going to be destroyed by them thermonuclear missiles, man. Right after, you know, Yahweh Shai, you know, deliver the elect, man, for the four winds of the earth, man. You know. Verse 12. Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorcery, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, so be thou mayest prevail. You know, because you know it's gonna fail, man. Basically, that's what the Most High is saying, man. All that your witchcraft that you're going into on the left hand side, man. You know, worshiping these demons, worshiping these idols, man. Worshiping Satan, man. You know, you're getting your power from the left hand side. Ever since the time that you came into rulership in America, man, you started off with your witchcraft, man, with the masonries, you know, the skulls and bones, all your secret societies, man. They're not gonna, your witches and your warlocks, it's not gonna help you in that time. How about Shem Yahushua bring judgment upon you, man, in righteousness, man. Let me get this, last scripture. But the time coming, man, the Lord is going to pay you Edomites back, man. You know, all that wickedness that you have done and sown in the earth, man, it's not going to, not going to get away, man. The Lord got a set time, like it said in Job, man, that you can't pass, man. You're going to pay for what all you have done, man. This is James chapter 2, verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, and that he shall know it. For he had, James chapter 2, verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that has showeth no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment. So basically the Lord said, since you didn't show mercy, man, you continue to, to murder the children of Israel, man. And you continue to be bloodthirsty, man, going around these other countries and with your military and destroying their nations, and their people, man, and taking their resources, man. You continue on pushing your wicked laws, man, your unrighteous decrees. So the Lord said that you're not showing any mercy, man, because you're the devil, man, and you were set up to be the wicked, man. And to rob, steal, and to destroy, man. And to be the deceiver, man. But the Lord said, since you, live that lifestyle, man, since you were set up for that, man, you're going to be showing no mercy when Yahweh Shem Yahushua bring righteous judgment, man, in the nation against you Edomites, man, and the rest of you heathen nations, man. And in particular, you Edomites, man, because that's the main, beef or the main problem that the Lord had with, man, is you Edomites, man. Because he said he had loved Jacob, which represent you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites. And he said he had hated Esau, man. You Edomites, man. You so-called white people, man. You see why, man, for all the wickedness that you have been doing, man, and have done, man. So the time going to come when the Lord is not going to show you no mercy, man. And you're going to be brought into judgment, man. You're going to be brought into judgment when Yahweh shall come back and bring the kingdom down. When the Lord have it, when the missiles drop on America, man, different parts of the earth, man, destroy the foundation of your kingdom, man, destroy all that you built, man. The Lord is going to do away with it, man. And ultimately, he's going to set up the elect, man, the nation of Israel, the 144,000, the 1/3 of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, to be rulers over y'all, man, and put you heathen nations in slavery, man, starting off with the elites, man. So once again, man, like I say, man, and all the rest of the Akim, and the apostles, and, the brothers on down, man, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, man, because your time is coming that you Edomites, you so-called white people, are going to go down, man, and judgment is going to come upon y'all, man. So live it up, man. And you 2/3 of you Israelites, man, well, you Israelites that's out there that not want to take heed, that thinking that, like I said, everything is a game, thinking that the Lord is not going to do nothing. The Lord is going to, you might as well rejoice too, man. If you don't want to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and not trying to thrive to be part of the elect, the Lord is going to destroy those Israelites too, man, the 2/3, man, that don't want to take heed and come back into their power, man. So, basically, man, like I said, man, this is it, man. You Edomites, man, is about to fall, man. And you Israelites, man, that don't want to get down with it, can't stop the program or the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So brothers out there that's praying to be part of the hope of the elect, man, fighting and thriving to be part of that kingdom, man. Keep fighting and keep pushing, man. Because stay faithful and truthful to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's going to raise us up, man. And he's going to give us that kingdom, man. And he's going to give us salvation, man. So once again, I want to, give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well in truth and sincerity, teaching the doctrine day in and day out, man. And the Akim, the brothers, the fellow laborers that's in the ministry, uplifting the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in all truth and sincerity, man. So brothers keep fighting and keep praying, man, because we almost out of here, man. Shalom.